Greetings everybody, this is Shadowstar here on Marksman72 for my PlayStation ID, and welcome to the next video for my Let's Play series for Mass Effect Andromeda. And just in case anybody has missed any other of my Let's Play videos for Mass Effect Andromeda, I will leave the playlist link for you in the video description down below. And just a quick recap for anybody who did miss the previous video. Ryder and his team, along with PB, who ventured on into the remnant vault located on Eos and managed to clear up the atmosphere, opening in the way for actual colonization for the initiative to get underway. And now in this video, I'm going to be making a return trip to the Nexus while catching up with the two newest crew members of the Pathfinder team, which are the Old Man Krogan Nakmor Drak, and PB decided to join up as well. And what I'm doing right now before I actually leave the planet is try and complete a mission where a few of the workers posted at EOS think they can take control of the remnant. So I'm going to try and find out which one. English work for me today. Try and find out which of the workers stationed here are trying to pull off that crazy stunt. And I'll try to get to them before they actually get themselves killed.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
And there's only one way to do that. Once I see the work rosters at the engineering department, I can narrow down the location of where they decided to wander off to. Thank you, and hello. Alright, then hopefully this day. Yes, the work rosters.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sand from the medical equipment. A monolith.
And there's only one monolith nearby. Yeah, the radiation hasn't cleared up, hasn't lowered completely, but it is better than before Ryder and his team went down into the remnant vault and cleared up the atmosphere. Why is it? I don't know why it does that.
This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No sign of that work.
Hopefully
but someone left their data behind.
Hopefully their work here can give me a bit more information about where they wandered off to.
Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Oh shit.
Extract minerals via your mining interface.
Here we are. Fucking observers. Oh shit. Shit. Gotta get back inside the Nomad. Trying to get my shield some time to recharge. Also, if you do hear me hesitating or stuttering with any of my sentences, being an autistic individual, talking is not one of my strongest points, but I do try anyway.
But so is everywhere
Not too far out for a scan I need. Yeah, one of these side quests that I picked up is to scan most of the enemies that I encountered throughout Andromeda. Oh, crap. So there's only one more remnant jackass to take down. It nullifier. Why didn't I take cover? I'll probably come across one of those again next time. Without a sniper rifle. Even though they did take me a few shots, but meh. Scan this, thank you very much. Now then, who is the jackass in charge who tried to pull off this crazy-ass stunt?
Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out.
Okay, who squealed?
You're the one who fucking schooled, you dick.
Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket.
Because I've had experience with the Remnant to know enough to
I have a
know
super
enough
intelligent
of what I'm
AI
doing.
and enough experience
God,
to
I'm getting
prevent
so
being
fucking
careful.
tongue-tied right now.
We tried.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Agreed, but trying something stupid like trying to control the Remnant, that's a no-go. Okay, so fast travel
Radiation
back to
within
the
safe
outpost,
levels.
and now time to board the Tempest and depart EOS.
Leaving Atmo. All
Time for the
clear.
introductions for PB and Drac onto the Pathfinder team. So here we
Before
are.
the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Okay, then time to go exploring around the Tempest one more time. Catch up with Drac and PB. See how they're settling in. Okay, nothing on VidCom right now.
Drac, I'm working with a Vector to track down prosthetic gel and those other items we discussed. Nothing for me.
Okay, before I go head to the vendors and catch up with everything, I'm just going to go quickly talk with Cora, see if she's... Actually, no, before I go talk with Cora. Okay, so strike team members is another option where you can actually obtain different items, credits, materials, etc. Going from different levels, from bronze, silver, and gold. And as you progress your strike teams, the better chance you have of obtaining, you know, higher rarity items. Okay, so I've changed my weapon loadout. Okay, nothing on that console. Gotta go talk with Lexi to see how exactly she met Harry. And whoever's wondering, who's Harry? He's Dr. Harry Carlyle was the main medic on the Hyperion that came into Andromeda and helped wake up the Pathfinder team from stasis.
He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked.
Wonder how exactly that would work. Neurosurgery in low-gravity environments.
I knew we'd be friends.
Everything would be all over the place.
I'll let you get back.
Thanks for the talk, Lexi.
I'll be
See you
here
around.
if you need me.
Okay, now to go talk with Cora to see if she's cooled off a bit.
From the Nexus,
So here we are.
population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Wow. You fight side by side and then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
The whole expedition might never have launched. Dad knew that.
He wouldn't be stalled by minor issues like credits or physics. So I gave the initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted, my rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Nice to see she's cooled down a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go exploring around the let's call it the engineering department section. Okay, so nothing really talking with Gil. So let's head down to the bottom floor.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
Yeah, you take out the wrong bolt out of Gizmo, then it all falls apart. Okay, so nothing immediate with Vetra and no Liam. Okay, so I can continue onwards. Alexi's in the research room. See what the crew info board has to say. And of course, if any of you want to read these in more detail, just feel free to hit the pause button while you're going through this. Magnetized coffee mug. The best headbutt is the one you always don't see coming. True enough, Drac. Okay, now to check in with the old man himself.
And don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble.
Quit worrying, Rushan. It'll be fine.
Right. Have you settled in yet?
Yeah, got all my...
I'm not entirely sure, but I think Rushan is a Krogan terminology for granddaughter or relative between a Krogan. Okay then, so let's see what the old man has to say and how he's settling in.
Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just 'cause she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Okay, gone through the emails, picked up another couple of side quests. One of which is the firefighters, which will start off on the Nexus. Then it will not be completed until I reach another planet where everybody who took part in the revolt on the Nexus wound up, and that won't be until much later. And the name of the planet was Kadara, and now let's see how PB's settling in.
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field, while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Okay, so PB settled in quite nicely. I want to double check with Callow, because I think something might be up.
When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
No. Fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so long story short, with the argument between Callow and Gil, it is basically because Callow wants to keep the Tempest as it is, but Gil wants to adapt the design, try and make the Tempest a little bit more better and better, and able to explore more deeply into the territory of Andromeda, if that makes sense. And here we are, back on the Nexus.
We thought that before.
But EOS is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Hey, nice to see the space is finally opened up a bit. Now then, let's see what this docking bay has to offer, because before it was just an automatic cutscene where I ended up having a tour around the Tempest and departing the Nexus and headed to EOS. Sorry, I really need to click my neck.
Take some time off.
And again, I do apologize if you do hear me hesitating or starting with any of my sentences. Being an autistic individual, talking is not one of my strongest points, but I do try anyway. Also, if you do hear me staying silent during certain gameplay sections and or cutscenes, it's because for the gameplay sections, it's because I'm trying to focus and take out the enemies whilst trying not to die. Also, for the cutscenes, it's because I want to give everybody a chance to hear what is going on during the cutscene. The Cultural Center. Huh. Oh, nothing to scan here. Oh, this must be an information booth to give the details on the different species of the Milky Way galaxy.
Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
Let's find out a little bit more about this place.
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species.
Wonder when I will be encountering the native species of Andromeda. Because the cat don't seem like the native species. They just seem like a bunch of jackasses who don't give a crap about anybody else but themselves.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away.
Fair enough.
The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send them our way. And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask.
I wonder what that favor could be. Let's find out.
Do you have a moment? We, need
Explain me?
Explain me?
What? Where's she buggering off to?
Over there is meant to describe the role of our Pathfinders.
Oh, for crying out loud.
If you could fix them, that would really help us out. Just talk to the VI.
And the hologram to the left of Ryder, as you saw there, was the founder of the Andromeda Initiative, Jean Galson. You couldn't have stayed still to explain that. Okay, so the Pathfinder kiosk. Let's get the information set up. I think I'll go with the female one this time. First contact roles should be pretty self-explanatory. Go for exploration this time.
Let's go with exploration and discovery.
Go for the Pathfinder team because their partner AI is part of that team.
Go with the Pathfinder's team.
career advice for future Pathfinders.
I want you to give career advice.
And yes, I would like to keep those settings. And go and see Dr. Ari Donna in the science lab. Okay, so time to head to the laboratory.
Nah, Rachni engineered mastered on
Okay, so the other two eggheads can't be talked to right now. So let's go and see Dr. Aridana, see what she needs help with.
Pathfinder. A moment.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
That could be a ship, or even turbulence in the Scourge we should know about.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
Some simple math equations. Meh. The vortex is the bar area where people just can go to unwind in the Nexus. Okay then, so let's see what this
What's the trouble?
chap has to needs help with.
Throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more.
Having power around the station is pretty important, so I'll give you a hand.
Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
There's a power short.
Indeed, you
here.
can.
We could scan the area.
Okay, so first things first is to scan the equipment that he was trying to find the short circuit on. Okay, so next it's in the cultural center. So where is it? At past it.
Another
There we
power
go.
short.
Okay, so nothing else left to scan. Is there one in here?
Downloading new scanner data.
I'll come back to that in a second. Just double checking down here. Okay, so there's nothing to scan down here. Doesn't look like there's any spots where there's short circuits. Gonna have to consult the map in a second. I think that might be one of the areas where the short circuit's originating. Oh, so it was in the tech lab. I'm going blind as a bat. There it is. Okay, so there's only one more spot, and then I got to go to the operations area. Okay, so no more conversations with her, him, or the other egghead. Maybe later. Then head down the hydroponics. Sounds like the gardening section to monitor and dispense oxygen all over the station.
Yahoo has to come wandering through.
Rude much.
Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus.
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water.
Ooh.
A frail green light
Here I thought it was just the oxygen manifestation for the station.
almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
I know what surprise responsibility can be like.
Yeah, nearly dying on Eos and then waking up to find out that you've officially taken up the mantle of Pathfinder.
Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize to.
Finding plant samples around Andromeda. Easy enough. Or should be easy enough. Okay, so there's nothing to scan in here. Time to head into the vortex and see what's what.
That's your flag, everyone.
And there is the banner of Prodromos. Okay, that announcement is really lackluster. You really need to work on it, Liam.
Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam.
So far, so
Finally
good.
getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together.
We're off the starting line and hopefully getting the shit together. Enough to keep it going and not fuck it up again.
Right?
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for
Sure.
the good of the bar.
What you need?
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited...
Find more ingredients to expand the options of the bar.
we could use for new drinks.
Simple
And
enough.
we'll let you test them for free.
Right.
Of course, the further I travel into Andromeda, the more chance I have of getting more
Dutch may
ingredients.
complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
Another one. Damn it. This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Bad people. Giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things. Tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me, aren't you?
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
He might make decent drinks, but honestly, he needs to think of better names for them. Okay then, so with the vortex completed for now, time to head over to the far side of the docking area, over here, and pick up the pet Pyjack for the Tempest.
Here we are. One young Pyjack.
But I am quite surprised that Pyjack actually survived the journey from the Milky Way galaxy to the Andromeda galaxy.
Our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
And now with the Pyjack collected, time to head over to the tram station and decide on where to go to next. So I got the option of operations, got the cryo bay and the habitation deck of the Hyperion. I'm gonna go to the cryo bay to check in on Dr. Carlyle and Scott's sister. Oh, another mission. Let's see what needs to be done.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's
Ooh,
bittersweet.
ouch.
My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died.
All you need to know is he died a hero, paving the way for Prodromos to take shape.
His sacrifice won't be forgotten.
Agreed. Everything I do will be for him. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match.
Absolutely.
Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the
Of course. Alright then, so here we go with Dr. Carlisle and see what condition Sarah is in.
Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters. I've met one Pathfinder, well, 2 with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How'd this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuit's fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another writer.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Okay, so it's good to know that Sarah is doing all right, and thank you, Harry, for making sure that she's going to pull through safely. Okay, so with the cryo bay, completed for now, it's time to head over to the operations and finish up some stuff over there. Sorry, I really need to click my neck. Okay, there was one mission in part 2 where somebody was intentionally sabotaging key areas of the station, so now I'll head over to the security footage, see if I can accurately pinpoint the culprit.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely.
Seriously, all 3 files, even though the picture's showing up on this one. Who the actual fuck pulled this off?
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Okay then.
Got it.
So that's that done.
An animal did this?
An animal?
I am able to track it.
Okay, so there's no animal there. Don't want to talk to that guy just yet. Before I talk to him, there is one other person that I want to talk to on the Nexus. Okay, time to head over to Cash. Looks like we're heading into Cash's office to catch this culprit.
How many times have I told you this story? 343. Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny.
Ah, there's the culprit.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
I'll let the science department handle that.
Professor Hurek to come secure it.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station, slightly dented.
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me
You're
on.
welcome, Drac.
Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
The two of you seem close.
It's been Kesh and me against the galaxy the moment I got her. Well, maybe not as much now, but it sure was early on.
Okay then, so talking with Drac is done. Time to see what Cash has to say.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Got nothing more to ask for now?
Nothing more for now.
See you later.
Okay, now we're gonna go see. Now I gotta go talk to that bitch Addison to talk about AVP. Okay. Something about that guy I just passed seems fishy. I just can't put my finger on it.
No, it isn't what we
So here we are. The bitch Addison.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
What is it?
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brekka will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means.
Alright
No
then, so I'm
pressure.
gonna go talk to her assistant Brekka. Oh. Brekka. See if we can find any more information on this AVP.
Vladimir Brekka, C63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Okay then.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and the Nexus thresholds are your tools. Your
Oh, so when I hit a threshold, I can decide what extensions I can add on. Nice.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost. What we can
And the more thresholds I hit, the more opportunities of more extensions to help making Andromeda viable.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone
Working as a system, organized system, so it doesn't become a jumbled mess. So I see.
You can't
Nice.
deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accomplish.
So I just gotta go around Andromeda and do more stuff. Even though I was already doing that already.
The more room we have to grow.
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Good to know. I can't do it automatically off you. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Looks like I got to go to the interface. Okay, so AVP control status. So I got 1 cryopod points available. So this is science, military. And commerce, that's just general. I think this is just general stuff. I think I'll take the... Yeah, I'm going to take the grey market connections. Hopefully stuff will be a little bit more cheaper now when I purchase it.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your direction.
Yeah, I'm back on EOS. There's a couple of other people that I want to get redeployed or get deployed or redeployed there.
Now we're living.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation.
2 of them, in fact, and one of them is the chief engineer who went back in the cryo because of the failures that she witnessed whilst on EOS the first time around. And I don't really know much about the second one in general. All that I know is that she was a tech specialist.
The first few months in Helios were
I don't blame her. The crappy atmosphere and the fucking cat.
I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Lito, designation
Good to know. Hopefully Prodromos can re-spark her hope. Why are the colonists designated like that, I wonder?
Letter designation.
All initiative members do. In the CV file somewhere, anyway. It isn't relevant when everyone is doing everything. I suppose it's like caring about a middle name. Do you not know yours?
I've never actually known that. I want to know what
wasn't aware
Ryder's middle name is.
You were in select company even before you were made Pathfinder. Scott Ryder Pathfinder. Specialist
Malapa.
designation A04 Malapa.
Something interesting?
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter.
I don't want to scramble my brain. Let's get Dr. Trevian out of
I
cryo.
want brought out of cryo.
Name and
Sorry, my ear was a bit itchy right now.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
No, that's all. Thank you very much.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Okay, then time to go and meet one of my favorite NPC characters and possible romance options, Carrie DeVessa, who is a freelance vidmaker, wants to make a documentary series about the initiative. So here's Miss Carrie DeVessa, so let's see what needs to be done.
This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. This was more fun than I expected.
Every time I always meet up with Carrie DeVessa, she always brings a smile to my face, like PB does. Okay, then, before I go into Tan's office, there is one more thing I need to do, and that's going to see a certain Turian who tried to murder the chief whilst on Eos. So here is the fucking culprit. Let's see what he has to say for himself when I show him the evidence.
Did you find anything to help my case?
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
So I'm not going to decide on what I'm going to do with that motherfucker right now. I'm just going to go to Tan's office and catching up to speed of what I discovered about the terraforming network inside the remnant vault on Eos. So here we are.
Last time I was here,
Definitely, the office is definitely expanded since the last time Ryder was there. Let's go and talk to Tan.
Commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey Ryder, Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder's support.
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
So that is going to be that for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you all enjoyed it. And if you want to be notified for when new videos have been released onto the channel, smash the subscribe button down below, along with the bell to receive notifications when new content has been released onto the channel. So until next time, everybody, I've been Shadowstar, or Marksman72 for my PlayStation ID. Stay safe out there, take care, and I will see you all in the next video.